think you might be in the wrong place, friend. Next Imperial I see is dead. Fight or die well. I'll take my leave then.
Want to have your clip featured in the Skyrim Clip of the Week? Simply record the clip on your Xbox and then send it to me via message. My gamertag is iRyeni, that's IRYENI, and you can message it to me over Xbox and I'll be able to view it. I look forward to seeing the clips that you guys send me. Now moving on to the video. Hey, what's up guys, it's Ryan and welcome to another episode of Modded Monday. We're on week number 126 now guys. I've picked out 5 new mods for you guys to check out and perhaps add them to your load order if you find them interesting. So let's just jump straight into it. Starting off at our number 5 spot, we have the IA92's Enchanting Without Restrictions mod. Now this is a very small and simple mod that allows players to put the same enchantments on jewelry, clothing, shields, hood, and boots. Normally you can only put 4 same enchantments on apparels, but now you can put your desired enchantments on all 7 pieces instead of just the 4. The way this works is you are now allowed to put like Fortify Health Regen on stuff that you can't put on, like these shields, boots, and clothes. It allows you to do such now. And as you can see, you can still rename it and make it custom and however you would like your enchantments to be. It's just now you have more options because it lifts that restriction of not being able to put certain enchantments on certain items. It doesn't, however, allow you to put any type of enchantment on an item, so you can't put like fire damage on a shield. You can't put like fire damage on, you know, some clothing so that if you pickpocket onto someone, it immediately starts hurting them. Like, you can't do stuff like that yet. That would be really cool to see, and that's an idea that I have that would be pretty cool to be implemented into a mod. So if any of you guys have any suggestions for mods that actually do stuff that lift all of the restrictions for enchanting without it being like too broken, I definitely love to hear it. But this one without the restrictions on clothing allows you to have all 7 different pieces of clothing be enchantable at all times, and with any of the main enchantments that you would like. And with it being so small, you can add it to your load order and pretty much just forget it's there and just act as enchanting was supposed to be this way instead of having this mod. So with all that being said, I think it's a very good mod to have if you're exploring the enchanting skill tree, and it'll just make for all of your enchantments to be a lot more better, and that's why it comes in at our number 5 spot. So I'd recommend downloading the Enchanting Without Restrictions mod. Coming in at our number 4 spot, we have a very interesting mod that I've never seen before. It's called the Guild City of Thieves. Now the mod page reads that Riften has been remade to truly reflect its commercial history, and that of the guild, with treasures, traps, bolt holes, and walkways extending high above the city, befitting the Guild City of Thieves. It's also important to note that this mod is not compatible with any other city mod that alters Riften. This mod features a new male NPC follower, some storage chests hidden behind secret doors, a new small abode for rest and extra storage, hidden of course. There's new traps to kill low-level players, and new treasure befitting the theft by Mercer Frey. Plunder his wealth, which is hidden under the city heights. There's a new redesign of the city for immersive and fun gameplay, and small changes to the Bee and Barb, which allows access to the rooftops via 2 new entrances. When it comes to compatibility, like I said, it does not go along with other overhauls that change Riften, but it does work with alternate start as long as you have alternate start above this mod. This is also a standalone mod, but has been redesigned for the People of Skyrim 2 mod, so it's compatible with that mod as well, which I find to be really interesting because the People of Skyrim 2 is a large overhaul mod. I really think this mod is unique and interesting because seeing all of these new like parkour aspects for the City of Thieves really make it so Riften was built to be a City of Thieves, not there's thieves hiding in Riften, you know, in a hidden area. It's more so the city was built for the thieves itself, and I think that's a really interesting take on Riften, and it really changes your experience whenever you walk in here for the first time and see everything that's different. So if you're looking to change up your Riften and take more of a thief approach whenever you go into your next playthrough, then I would definitely recommend downloading the Guild City of Thieves, and that's why it comes in at our number 4 spot, so go give it a try. Coming in at our number 3 spot, we have a huge mod called Immersive Wenches. This is the no quests version because I wanted to have a more simpler version that was just more immersive. Now the mod page reads that the main focus of this mod is to add wenches to every inn in Skyrim to serve and chat with patrons of the inn using custom scenes. It also adds barmaids that work as servers and innkeepers, and maid wenches with a bodyguard that travel around Skyrim. They can be turned into followers, which means that each of them have their own custom spells, perks, classes, and AI, and can be spouses. It also adds some vampires and other NPCs as well. Now, like I said, this is the no quests version, so to actually get any of these to follow you, you can simply pay money. You don't actually have to do any extra quests. But if you are looking to do more quests along with these wenches as well, you can download that one. But I prefer the no quest version because it's more immersive, just having more workers inside of every inn that serve with like the plates and the trays and everything like that. I really like how that's been implemented, and being able to actually have a whole bunch of different conversation options along with these wenches, and even make them your follower and have them each be their own unique follower as well. Like I said, there's custom spells, perks, and classes for every different type of NPC that's been added with this mod. So if I did want to just hire this wench to come along with me in my travels, I could just give her all my clothing and have her do the top 5 mods from now on. So here, take my uniform. We also can't have any competition here, so kill the other one. Oh my god. See, we're loving this mod already. So you have plenty of new options for followers and different NPCs that have been added to every single inn, and it just more immerses you into the scene whenever going into an inn, and may want you to actually spend more time there. I know in the vanilla game of Skyrim, I don't really spend too much time in the inns, but maybe that'll change now that there's a chance that I'll find a really good follower in there as well that can come along with me in my travels and just be my bodyguard at all times. So that's definitely why this mod comes in at our number 3 spot, so I'd strongly recommend downloading the Immersive Wenches no quest version mod. Coming in at our number 2 spot, we have the Improved Bandits, Complete Bandit Overhaul. Now the mod page reads that this mod completely overhauls bandits by modifying their gear, stats, and perks. Bandits will now play by the same rules as the player. So what is the goal of this mod? The goal of this mod is to make bandits and players play by the same rules, while also increasing the challenge by a reasonable amount. This is done by giving bandits appropriate perks and proper equipment. Why don't bandits and players play by the same rules in vanilla Skyrim? Let's take a look at the worst offender, the bandit marauder. Marauders have about 490 health and 250 stamina while being at level 25. A player character would have to be level 65 to reach those kind of stats. Now, of course there's a reason for this. Most bandits in Skyrim only wear a couple pieces of fur armor, and because of that, they basically have no armor rating. Player characters instead receive most of their effective health from their armor rating. However, there are problems with that kind of balancing. For example, it's not immersive to see a scarcely clad bandit tank so many blows. This overhaul fixes this by giving bandits appropriate gear, stats, and perks. Now, how does this mod affect your gameplay, you may ask? The attributes and perks of the bandits have been completely rebalanced. The strength of bandits now increases more consistently across levels, and low-level bandits will now pose an adequate challenge. Higher level bandits will receive most of their effective health from their armor rating. This also means that maces and crossbows will be more useful because of their armor penetration. Their combat behavior has also been overhauled. This mod is balanced for adept difficulty, and at level 1, even the weakest of bandits will be challenging when encountered in numbers greater than 1. However, bandits will not become endgame enemies. They want bandits to be more believable and immersive, so it doesn't make sense to have an endgame level bandit. Now, if you're wondering about how the gear of the bandits has been changed, it's been completely overhauled as well. Bandits will now generally wear armor in every slot, and the quantity of their gear will gradually increase depending on their level. This means that higher level bandits will be visually distinctive from lower level ones. With that being said, this mod aims to be more immersive, and no bandit will ever possess a truly high-level equipment like ebony or glass. The best armor that they can be seen wearing is steel plate, and rarely orcish. I absolutely love this mod simply because of the fact of how much it changes in so little space. 162.45 kilobytes is also a mod that you can put into your load order and completely forget about, making it so bandit fights will be a lot more balanced and immersive while also posing a good challenge. So this is definitely a mod that's going to stay on my load order, so that's why it comes in at our number 2 spot. So I strongly recommend downloading the Improved Bandits Complete Bandit Overhaul mod. Coming in at our number 1 spot, we have the Master of Destruction. Now this is a complete rework of how the master spells work, because in the vanilla Skyrim, you have the master spells that have huge areas of effect that make it impossible to use without them killing innocent followers and bystanders, which I never really understood. You know, you're a Master of Destruction, can't you focus all of your energy to something instead of having it be such an area of effect, making it so whenever you do cast the spell, you're killing all of your loved ones that are around you and killing innocent people just to kill like a bunny. This mod features a range of different spells that have been added into the game, such as a new beam spell, which is a redirected beam of ethereal energy that inflicts frost damage to health and stamina. There's also the blazing spear, which is a focused flame that lashes out on your enemy, and then bolt strike, which is a powerful thunderbolt that deals shock damage and temporarily paralyzes your enemy. There's also the leech spell, which creates an ethereal conduit between yourself and your enemy that enables you to absorb their life form and stamina. And then a new one that's recently been updated, which is Dire Enervation, which is an Oblivion fan favorite revisited for Skyrim. It strips your enemy of their elemental resistance, laying them bare to further attack. You'll start finding these whenever you reach level 18, though if you look hard enough, a copy of each tome is located somewhere in the College of Winterhold. The spell tomes can be bought at most magic vendors, and you are most likely to find them on Farala or Naloth. Whenever I was going through and actually testing a lot of these spells, I found it to be very satisfying using them, because whenever I normally become a Master of Destruction, having those area of effect spells, I never really use them, like at all, ever. But with this mod, you have more spells that allow you to focus your spell into a target spell instead of an area and effect, which just makes for the most powerful spell that you can cast, being a Master of Destruction. And I'm probably going to sound like a broken record here, but it's also extremely small, coming in at 66.90 kilobytes, so adding it to your load order pretty much does nothing to your free space. It's also a very compatible mod that's compatible with a lot of different other magic overhauls, and that's perfect because you do have a lot of these magic overhauls featured in the load order, and it just works alongside it perfectly. And that's definitely why this mod comes in at our number 1 spot, so I'd strongly recommend downloading the Master of Destruction mod. So that's pretty much it for this week's episode of the top 5 Skyrim mods of the week. Hopefully you guys did enjoy, and if you did, I'd appreciate it if you left a like and subscribe if you're new. It really helps me out a lot. And if you have any suggestions for mods you'd like me to cover in future top 5 mod episodes, be sure to let me know in the comment section below, or you can follow me on Twitter. I'll be sure to leave my Twitter in the description, and you guys can follow me on there and leave me suggestions through there as well. Special shout out to my Patreon supporter. Thank you so much for everything you've done for me. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Hopefully you guys did enjoy, and I will talk to you guys later.